And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast Sports. This is your host, Jay Pops. Guys, and we're going to be getting down to recruiting today. Especially with the huge commitment that happened last week over the weekend with Marcus Buris. Once again, the huge commitment, which his name is Marcus Buris. We were in a recruiting battle with Alabama and with the likes of Texas and OU. So once again, guys, I know I tell you guys this all the time, but thank you guys for following me and thank you guys for tuning in. I will continue to bring you new Aggie content as much as I can. But thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and get down to it. First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. For those who didn't know, tight end Blake Smith, who committed in the 2020 class for Texas A&M, sent out a tweet about his former high school teammate, Quinn. I think his name is Quinn Ewers, that committed to Texas over the weekend of last week. He was the number one recruit in all of the high school rankings for 2022, which is number one nationally, number one in the state of Texas, of course, and he committed to his longtime favorite, Texas Longhorns. Now, as much as I don't like it, because I really wanted that guy, and we also sent them a scholarship too, but I wanted them, and hey, man, we didn't get them, so it is what it is. But anyways, he committed to Texas last week. So it was a tweet sent out by Blake Smith, and this is what the tweet said. Tweet said, "Congratulations, bro. Business decision, and if I were a wide receiver tight end, I'd commit there with him. Just saying." Okay, first off, guys, Blake Smith is only 18 years old. Okay. Second, this is his friend and teammate that he was just congratulating and just simply building up the hype for. Okay. Lastly, the tweet was taken out of context. Was taken way out of context and blown out of proportion. Now, did he need to say the other things that he said in that tweet? Probably not. I don't know. Probably not, depending on how the way he said it. So I can't agree on that. Probably not. But at the same time, guys, he was just hyping up the commitment for his friend. Okay? That was all. All I heard over the weekend is, hey, man, why is that guy still here? Jimbo, hey, man, you need to do something about this. Come on, man. The guy, blah, 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 etc. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and go on record by saying this. Blake Smith is fully committed to Texas A&M University. Okay? Once again, I'm going to say that again. Blake Smith is committed to Texas A&M University. If he wanted to go to the Longhorns, I guarantee you he would have committed to Texas in 2020. Okay? Let's go ahead and get that clear. Stop it. Calm down. I hate when these guys blow these tweets out of proportion and stuff like that. Once again, this guy's 18 years old. That was his longtime teammate that he played with, and he was just simply congratulating the guy on his recruitment. And also, he's the number one player nationally from Texas. In my opinion, no, he didn't come nuts. But am I glad he stayed home? I'm just happy that darn guy stayed home. Because lately, we hadn't been having the top 5 recruits stay at home, period. Okay? So let's go ahead and clear up the airwaves on that. Hopefully, we get to meet him in a playoffs or a championship game somewhere. I'm just saying. That's it. That's the end of that. We're going to kill it right there. Clearing it up. All right. So, back to the top. So, Texas A&M picked up a huge commitment from defensive end Marcus Buris out of Texarkana, Texas. He ranked as the 101 player nationally, eighth in his position, and 16th in the state of Texas. That's pretty damn good. I like it. I like it, Jimbo. Mike Elko. I love it. Hashtag giggle. Make sure you guys remember that. Hashtag giggle. So, let me go up about a little bit of what we'll be getting out of this guy. What we're getting from him is a younger version of J.J. Watt. Yes, J.J. Watt. And I repeat, J.J. Watt. Hear me, Aggie fans? Not Myles Garrett, but a younger version of J.J. Watt. I'll tell you why. Here's why. He's a heavy pass rusher and swats the pass balls down tremendously, which means he has vertical leaping ability. Once again, he has vertical leaping ability to make huge plays on third downs. On third downs, people, in which Texas A&M has been lacking for a while. We can't stop anybody on them damn third downs, okay? What this guy will bring in is a dynamic playmaking ability to get out there, be the offensive guard, and make a play on the ball. If he does not get the sack, he can either knock that quarterback down or simply jump up, swat the ball down. Okay? Remember that. Remember what I said. So, he should be a nice combo package with the Marvin Leal, who's already a starter. Remember that. McKinley Jackson and Fidel Diggs, who committed in the 2020 class. Okay, remember I said those names. McKinley Jackson and Fidel Diggs, who are also on that defensive line. This, ladies and gentlemen, is an SEC defensive line that we've been waiting for over the years. I repeat, this is a defensive line that we've been waiting for over the years, okay? Because now we can cover those outside edges with the likes of linebackers, Antonio Doyle and Anthony Hines III, who shouldn't leave until the 2022 draft. I repeat, he shouldn't leave until the 2022 draft. All right? So please be very, very excited for the future Aggies. That is all I'm saying. Be very, very excited. I'm so happy for this pick. I was rooting for the guy. Like I say, we had Alabama in there. That was actually warm on the recruiting trail. Oklahoma, that was pretty warm. And also Texas wanted him as well. I can tell you this. If we would have lost that guy to Alabama, and including with the likes of the two guys that Alabama got over the past weekend anyways, we would have been in the shitstorm of whole trouble. You hear me? Although there's other guys out there, that we are recruiting also. But if we cannot consistently land the guys that's in the state of Texas that we're trying to go out and get, then it's going to be a problem. Because you have to lock down the state recruiting, in my opinion, and this is a recruiter's pinpoint. You have to lock down your state. You have to. Also, I want to throw out there as well, we're slowly ticking up the chart with the 2021 recruiting class, but we're only doing that because of the pandemic, which is no official visits, it's just all virtual. Yeah, I know that's no excuses because Alabama, Ohio State, and LSU, all those guys are up there in the top 5. But at the same time, guys, we hadn't played any games. We hadn't got any spring practice underway. We hadn't got none of those things out there. So that is going to play a part. Also, I'm not looking for any 5-stars to commit to the 2021 class this year, which is fine by me because we've pretty much got a lot of guys that we wanted in the first 2 cycles, which is going to compress itself together in due time in the future and let us keep on going. Okay? So we have to remember that. Will we be in the top 5, top 6 like we were, the past 2 years straight? No, but we'll be up there. I'm putting them in at least a top 10 or the top 15 class. I want to say top 10, though, to be honest with you. We're not going to be like the 7 or 8. We'll be like right at 10 on the dot. But, I'm just bringing you guys some recruiting news. As we all know, the SEC schedule is coming out today. I will be making, another segment for that also. So, just stay tuned. But once again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Please follow the Homemade Podcast Sports on my Facebook page at hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. Also on YouTube at hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports. On my Instagram at JPops and also on Twitter at JPops. Once again, guys, thank you. Hashtag Gigamaggies. Thank you guys for tuning in, and please follow hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports on Facebook, also on YouTube at hashtag Homemade Podcast Sports, on my Twitter at JPops and also on Instagram at JPops. Hashtag Giga.